Welcome.
Thank you. I'm Soudi from AIT.
Okay. My name is Maxwell Djage. I'm the MD for Melon Max Company Limited.
Okay, that's
You are welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, as I already said, I'm a student from AIT and we're given an assignment to interview an entrepreneur of our choice. So that is why I decided to interview you as we have said.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I hope your interview will bring much into the entrepreneurship environment.
Sure, we'll do our best.
Okay, because most people come after the interview, all that they've had, they don't process it ahead. We don't hear anything from them, and we are still marking time with the same problem that we have. So I'm very happy for you being here today, as you promised.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, this topic is so important for the young people of Ghana, and as we already heard, our government one day said he has no job for new graduates, so we want to encourage them to enter into their personal business as entrepreneurship. So we took it very important to dive into it and know why people are not making as far as entrepreneurs. So as I'm here, I would like to ask you some few questions and get more highlights from you as an entrepreneur.
You're welcome. Before I will allow you to go to your questions that you want to ask. Yes, Ghana in those days, our population was very small. We were not many. So the rate of unemployment was not alarming like what we used to have today. And the number of factories that have been established in those days cannot meet the demand for workforce today. Therefore, the gap has been left ajar. That most guys and ladies completed school and still loitering in town without doing any work. But we have to look at it critically. You are not getting a job. You have completed university. The university that you have completed, or whatever course that you have done in the university, or whether any institution, is just something that will nurture you into the entrepreneurship world, that you can be able to create something for yourself, not necessarily depending on the government to provide you a job. It's just an eye-opener to tell you what exactly you go in, how to manage what you are going in. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, the alarming rate of unemployment shouldn't be an excuse for the university graduates. No. For instance, I used to have some two friends. When they completed university, they were not having a job. They took to this tilapia business. They were selling tilapia and they were making money, whilst they keep on looking for perhaps white collar job. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So to me, well, the ball is in your court. Now, you want to ask purposely about what I do,
Exactly.
and then how I manage it.
Yes, sir.
How did I get my finances,
Yeah.
my support?
Yeah.
Do I share my business with someone? Do I have a partner? Yeah. Well, I completed Polytechnical and then furthered my course in the Wisconsin University. And when I completed, I was working with a bank whilst I was topping up my degree. But somewhere along the line, I went outside to make a survey about land, about people complaining that if I buy a land, litigation, always when I go to my land guards and so forth, so forth. So I came home to think thoroughly about creating something that will give an assurance to anyone who will buy my land that you will have the land in a peaceful way, supported to build your house and have peace in your house without any interference. So I took it to myself and I went around looking for a land. In fact, no land is peaceful. You will create a peace on the land for your customers. You have to bear everything and make sure that you cleanse the land before you give it to your customer. So the customer will not suffer that. You understand? So the nature of my business is purposely sale of land. You understand? I sell lands. Now, normally I buy the land from the indigenous people, perhaps the chiefs, and then I conduct search on the land. When I finished that, then I use bulldozer to grade the land, to make sure the land is plain and to see all the four corners of the land. When I finish, then we plot the land into plots. We demarcate them into plots. 70 by 100, 50 by 80, 80 by 100. So that we have different prices for all of them. Any one, like the one that you can afford, you pay for. Fine. Now, I made it compulsory such that I will help you do the registration as well, but not for my cost. So that's the nature of my business. Make sure people acquire my land without any litigation. And so far, what I have adopted so far, I have not had any problem with any land issue, never. At times, I'll be right. At times, I may not be right, but I make sure that the customer doesn't suffer. That's all that I look for. Yes.
Yeah, from what you were saying, you said you were once working in the bank.
Yes.
And you decided, you saw the opportunity to enter into this business.
Yes.
So, didn't you feel, what was the edge? That because now every young people want to go into a white-collar job.
Yeah.
And you said you were having a white-collar job, working in a bank, which every financial student would like to do.
Yeah.
And now you have that, and yet you left it to do this. So can you tell us what motivated you?
Yes. Yes. Well, I had a motivation from I told myself I'll be very proud owning an estate that people will testify about me, owning something that I can be able to employ people, owning something that create a peaceful environment. Because I had some guys that they went through that trauma and they were not having time to follow up. So most of them, their monies and things all got lost because they were not having time. They said, today come to court, tomorrow go here, today do like this. You understand? So I saw that vacuum that, okay, if I should do a thorough work about my land business, make sure that everything is genuine. It is an opportunity and I can exploit that to make money and to employ some people and to pay some people out of it. You understand it? So that gave me the edge to enter into the land business. Yes.
Was that easy?
Well, when I had a vision of doing land business, mind you, I have a family, I have wife and children. Leaving the work at sport and doing the land business is not going to be easy. So what I did, I tried as much as possible to have a plan for myself that I'm going to save this kind of amount somewhere. Now, when I resigned from my work and I've started the land business, the land is not something that you get out there and get people buying it for you. Maybe in the whole month you not make any sales, but you need to eat, you need to look for the family, you need to pay school fees, cater for them. So what I have set aside will be helping me whilst I focus on the land issue. You understand? It wasn't easy, but nothing comes just like that. You have to suffer for it. You have to put a zeal in it. And at the end of it, yes. So that is
your sources of funds.
Okay. My sources of funds. One, when I planned to start the land business, I was having some cars over there. I was having Mercedes-Benz, I was having Pontiac, I was having pickup, Mazda pickup, and I was having a BMW. I was having Hyundai Sonata. I was having Hyundai Santa Fe. And somewhere along the line, well, I have a brother in the States. He sent me those things. And somewhere along the line, I thought, okay, if I don't have physical cash at spot, that I was only having 36,000 Ghana cedis. So I decided to go to the chiefs. Do you like car? If you like it, take the car. Just like barter trading system. Take the car, give me land. So the first one I did, I demarcated it, I sold it. So I had money in addition to the 36,000 that I was having. The second, so all the 6 cars, I used them to change land. And it came to a point I was walking on bed, just walking like that without any vehicle. But I knew what exactly I was working at, so I didn't mind. You understand? I was not having all the cash at hand before starting the business. I started from somewhere just by suffering for it. Yes. And after I've gotten it, then I sold it to support the business, the land business. Yes. That's how it is.
That's interesting to know.
Yeah.
So with all the, do you have a business plan?
Yes. Actually, because it's something like sole proprietorship, I'm yet to add Steve. Steve is yet to come in. Brother Wise is yet to come in. So when they come in, for now, it's just like my wife and I that we are doing business for now. So it's like what I have is what I'll sell, and what I'll sell is what I'll get to purchase new land. Not until things prove to be like in company partnership. There's nothing for that for now, because my determination to make the capital base huge, so that we can demarcate them this time around, not to sell it plot, but to build the houses and sell. By so doing, we will sit down and strategize and have a serious business plan for what we are doing. But for now, it's just a stepping stone that we are desperate. Yes.
So do you have any challenge?
Yeah. We have a lot of challenges in land business, and the challenges with the solution comes from you yourself. Land business is such that earlier on I said that no land is free. You will make the land free, because you go to purchase a land, you conduct all you can do all due diligence work about the land, you can do it. But later on, you have problem on the land. Now, it is now up to you to use your business acumen. You understand? To be able to conquer the problems that you said you are facing, such that let me say in Ghana area, not Ghana area, Ghana, we are into polygamous marriage. You can marry 3 women or 4 women and have different children, and all the children have right to your property. So when I buy a land from Kwesi, Kofi too can come, that's my property, my father's property. So I'm also entitled to it. It is now up to you not to be in haste to go to court, not to be in haste to quarrel, but to unite and then at least make everybody happy. That is all about one business. Give this one, give this one, give this one, then you are okay. Everybody has taken money. You understand? When you some people, the research that I've done, some people they are too stiff that, or they based on the argument on the book knowledge or whatever it is that, okay, since I've paid money to this, that's all. So if anything, let's go to court. And the customers are suffering. Those that you have already sold the land to, they are suffering. They can't wait, they can't go to the land. Probably they can put injunction on the land and they cannot go there. So if you find a tactical way of dealing with the people, there may be a problem. At the same time, there may be a solution to your problem. So no land is free in Greater Accra region. Even in the whole Ghana or wherever, no land is free. That's how it is. That's how the land business is. So there are problems, you will face challenges. But at the same time, you have to be smart enough to use some tactics to combat the challenges that you are facing. You understand? Yes.
So from what you said earlier, you eventually in the future you like to partner with people.
Yes.
So what is the importance of partnering in this business?
Okay. You asked a very brilliant question about this partnership. Partnership. Now, if I can pool, let's say, 30 pounds or 40 pounds to the business, if I can put 30 pounds to the business and I realize that the demand for the product is very high, the demand exceeds the supply, then I should surely know that there is a room for a partnership. You understand? Yes, when I partner with someone, definitely the capital base is going to be increased. The person will pull resources in addition to what I have to expand the business, and the profit margin will be widened. You understand? But if you fail to partner with someone and you depend on the little that you have, perhaps you are missing so much profit. But because you alone, you don't identify what it is. But if you should partner, more ideas will come into the business, and lo and behold, the business will just be booming for you. For instance, Reggie Manuel was not Reggie Manuel. Reggie Manuel was just something small. But as time goes on, he partnered with some people, and today he's Reggie Manuel. You understand? That is how it is. So when you partner, it broadens your capital base, broadens more ideas, gives more ideas, and then you move ahead with your company. So it's good for partnership. And it is not just it's good for partnership, so you just pick anybody at all as your partner. The person should be willing to do the work, to invest in the business. The person should be willing to go the extra mile for the company. For instance, I went to Adenta. When I came back, I was called from a customer who is at home to meet him at the site, and I had to go. I didn't say I was tired, so let me go and then sleep. No. I called my secretary and we went there. So that's how it is.
So do you have any problem in the environment you operate your business in?
Yes, normally it's natural phenomenon. What exactly the problems that at times we do face? One, you know, we are not like the Western world that water, electricity, development, I mean the underground work, all the underground works have been made already. But in Ghana here, you have to do all those things. A customer wants a place that I can feel comfortable. So even if there's no road, you have to construct road. If there's no electricity, you have to do the arrangement. If there's no water, you have to do the arrangement for water. These are some of the challenges that if your capital base is small, it's very difficult to overcome. And we hope that very soon the government will pass a bill that will make it that an estate developer, if you are registered, you can bring your proposal in terms of those facilities so that they can come and have a look at it and then extend those things to your site for you. I'm hoping that sooner than later the government will pass a bill, and I think it will help develop Ghana.
Thank you very much, sir. And any advice to the young people of Ghana? How will you encourage the young people who do not really have this privilege to know what entrepreneur is? Because most people have this problem when you want to get an entrepreneur, there are a lot of challenges. So how can you encourage them in order to enter into this venture as you did?
Very good. My encouragement to the youth is not limited to only the estate business. There are so many avenues that the youth can still explore. You have to take the bull by the horn. You have to sacrifice yourself. Nothing good comes easily. You work for it. And I've realized that we the Africans, most of us don't like suffering. When we are suffering, it's like we've been cursed. That's why we are suffering. But it shouldn't be so. Because for the beginning of everything, it's not easy. Now, today, I went outside. I went to town. And when we finished, I went with my wife. When we finished, we decided to go and eat. We ate only lettuce, onion, and small chopped chicken. Now, we can cultivate lettuce, we can cultivate cabbage, we can cultivate all those vegetables. Look, we have some vacuum there right now that there's a need for somebody to occupy. When you, even in East Legon alone, when you go around, you see so many restaurants around. And you go there, everything they buy it. Why can't you go look for land? God has blessed us with land. No one can complain that there's no land in Ghana. Unless, of course, you don't want to look for it. Get a place. Enter into this vegetable farming. Whether it is raining, dry season, whatever, you still have it. So that all the hotels and restaurants will depend on you that if I call within a short time, you are there. And you use clean water, you use organic for your everything. It is there. Because I realized that they move car to the market and go and buy it. You understand? Now, my advice to the youth again is that government will not move from his or her seat and come and give you work. God will not come from heaven and come and give you work. You have to look the opportunities around and make a step towards it. And when you make a step towards it, you need help. Definitely. You see, this business that I started with, I was having those things to dispose of. That was why I was able to sustain the business. If not that, then I can go and look for someone that this is a land. Okay, buy it at this price and give you my commission. And by so doing, I can be accumulating the money and start doing my own something small somewhere. You understand it? So it depends on your mentality. If you want to say that there's no work, so let me stay like that, still you will be like that, and there will not be work too. But if you, open your mind and you can explore the school that you have gone to. You see, you have gone to school to learn and to come and apply them in the field. Not to learn and go and sit down that I don't have a job. No. So you go and learn, know how to write your name, know how to write your letter, know how to send mails, know how to convince somebody to know whatever you are doing for money. You go on. And mind you, integrity counts. That is we the youth our problem. Integrity, we only want the money right now. So when you get the money right now, you've forgotten about all the channels that you pass, those who help you of getting all those things. You've forgotten about them. And if you should go down, then you now need help. Someone to help you to come back to your normal role again. And it's not possible. That is our problem. But if you can deal with all these things, and loyalty will be your yardstick, you move ahead. You understand? You move ahead. Because assuming you are working, you have saved so much money, and you came to me for land, I have sold the land to you, but something came up, you traveled. Then before you come back, I sold your land to a different person. Can you convince your brother that come and buy land from me? No. But if your land is there and you come back to see that, oh, the land is there for me, you'll be happy to recommend me to more people. Yes. So that's all about business, creating business for yourself. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. For
You're
having
welcome.
time with me.
You're welcome.
I so much appreciate it. And we're going to look into it carefully and see how best we can encourage the people.
Okay.
So much grateful for having time with me and allowing me in the office.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.